Ooh, what's up, guys? How's it going? It's Tuesday, so it's another week of perks. So, let's start with Infectious Fright. The cries of the unfaithful makes your heart leap. Any survivors within your terror radius, while another survivor is put into the dying state, will yell and reveal the location to you for 6 seconds. Is this perk good? It can be. It's just another one of those perks where it's really based around slugging. You down someone screams, you go after them, you try to get them down, you slug them. If someone else screams, rinse and repeat. Overall, the perk isn't very good. It's just another one of those minor information perks that Killer has. It mainly is only good on killers that can get to the survivor relatively quickly and then down them relatively quickly. Such as Nurse, Blight, and sometimes Bubba. But it's really one of those, like, you gotta kind of catch, with Bubba, you gotta kind of catch them out-positioned. Because you can still chase a Bubba for a while without them getting you down. And then by the time they get you down, the other person's up and they're working on gens. So, does this perk need a buff? Yes, it does. Honestly, I think we should add a exposed effect to Infectious Fright. Maybe 20 seconds at level 1 up to 30. There's a cat. So it should read, they reveal their location for 6 seconds and then are affected by the exposed status effect for 30. This will give the Infectious Fright an ability to do something more than oh, there might be a flashlight guy here. Which, again, you can normally assume flashlight people are there if you see them have a flashlight. Other than that, Infectious Fright doesn't really do too much. Adding the exposed effect actually gives Infectious Fright the ability for you to snowball easier. Gives more killers the ability to have advantage, get an advantage from Infectious Fright. Yes, that would make Infectious Fright a bit powerful on Nurse and Blight, because they can get to the survivor really quickly and then down them, and it could snowball into a 4-man. But once they're downed and you know they have Infectious Fright, you just, gotta play around it. You can't be that. Being in the terror radius of the killer, being around the killer, actually becomes dangerous. It actually becomes a threat. You actually have to play around it. You can't just go, well, I'm a survivor, I'm invulnerable, I'm just going to stand here. Oh no, she knows I'm here, so I guess I'll just loop her for X amount of time, unless they're, Nurse and Blight. So, giving Infectious Fright a temporary exposed effect on a survivor, 60 seconds is too long, so I think 30 at the most at tier 3 should be fine. Obviously, it only go through testing. Maybe it'd be 20 at max. I don't think anything lower than 20 is okay. So, is this perk good for a new survivor, a new killer player to obtain? No, it's not. The Plague isn't even that good of a killer, so there's really no reason to get her just to get this perk. Plague in her pool of devotion. The thing with Plague is your strength of the Plague is based on if the survivors cleanse or not. If the survivors cleanse, she gets a lot stronger. If they don't, and they just play through her one pool of devotion, 2 at max if she uses the apple, she's the worst huntress. So, is Infectious Fright good? No. Doesn't need a buff? Yes. I still think the exposed effect is a good idea. 3. Is it good for a new killer to get? No. If you guys agree to my idea, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. If you guys have any ideas on any changes to Infectious Fright that you think should or you think could happen, let me know. And I'll see you in the next one.